Here's a number, 0.4 for tenths of a second, the time it takes to blink, the time it takes a hummingbird to beat its wings once. It is also, according to peer-reviewed biomechanics research, less time than a human being needs to catch a basketball, set their feet, and release a jump shot. The minimum documented time for that sequence, in controlled laboratory conditions, is 0.3 seconds. Catching, jumping, releasing, the absolute floor of human reaction, and that's in a lab. Not in a playoff arena, not with 18,000 people screaming, not with Tim Duncan standing 6 inches from your face. On May 13, 2004, the clock read 0.4 seconds. Derek Fisher caught the ball, set his feet, and made a jump shot that, by the math of human biology, he did not have enough time to make. The officials let it stand. The San Antonio Spurs protested to the league office. The league reviewed the shot for 24 hours and confirmed the call. The Lakers won the series, went to the finals, and the Spurs, who had been the best team in the Western Conference that season, went home. The question that the sports world asked for one news cycle and then forgot about: what if they were right? In the canon of disputed moments in NBA history, Derek Fisher's 0.4 shot occupies a peculiar position. It's not forgotten. Every San Antonio fan remembers it with a specific kind of quiet fury. Not hot anger, but the cold kind, the kind that calcifies over 20 years into something permanent, and yet it's never been fully reckoned with, because reckoning with it requires sitting with a genuinely uncomfortable question. If the shot was physically impossible, then what the officials allowed to stand wasn't a disputed call. It was an error, a measurable, documented, biomechanically verifiable error, and that error sent a dynasty off course. This is the story of 0.4 seconds, what the science says, what the Spurs lost, and what it means for a franchise to know that the moment that defined their greatest rival shouldn't have happened at all. I've watched the footage of that shot probably 50 times, and every time, I'm struck by the same thing. Not whether it was legal, but how fast it was. Derek Fisher moves like the clock is irrelevant, like the number doesn't apply to him, like he's operating outside the measurable universe for just one moment. Maybe that's what sports does at its peak. Maybe elite competition compresses time in ways that the laboratory can't account for. Maybe 0.4 seconds is enough for him, in that moment, in that arena, on that stage. Or maybe it isn't, and a dynasty got robbed of a ring by a clock that ticked wrong. The honest answer is, we don't know. And we will never know, and the Spurs have to live with not knowing, which is a different kind of difficult than knowing you lost. If you want more stories that sit with the uncomfortable questions instead of papering over them, that's what we do here. Subscribe. It's worth it. Next week on Hoop Tales, he was supposed to be the greatest international player in NBA history. The league changed a rule specifically to stop him, and the rule change didn't just affect him. It changed what basketball looks like to this day.